Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Magic Uncovered. Here today for some more pin mail, and really not pin mail, but box lunch unboxings. I have two boxes here. The princess table and chair set, which is really popular right now, I think. And then these cute little kites. I did get the Pixar kite ones. I didn't complete that set, but I'll tell you about that one in a second, of why I think maybe I might be able to complete that set this time. But everyone's going to start screaming at me when I say I didn't really know what box lunch money was until I saw on Kara Collects Fantasy over on Instagram. I'll link her below too because she is great. But she talked about it and I realized, oh, it's like that how you get cash for some of the stores like Old Navy. I'm just going to talk and start opening before this gets really long. Really quick, these are all the princesses. Everybody has probably seen this that, you know, buys these pins, but it's Jasmine, Tiana, Belle, Cinderella, Ariel, and Mulan, and I really only want Mulan, so that's the only one I'm going for. I have 6 boxes of these and 6 boxes of the kites, so let's see what I get. So anyways, back to box lunch money. I didn't really understand what it was. I had a bunch. I had no idea what it was though. So I was late to the game and looking for things I could purchase. A lot of stuff had sold out with the pins, but these were still available to ship to my local box lunch, so I did that. Beautiful. Look, that's Tiana. And any of these that I get, I'm just going to set them down like this for now. Any of these that I get, if anybody happens to want them to trade for other things, reach out. I don't mind. And if I don't get Mulan and you have Mulan and you want one of these, let me know. So I picked them up in my local box lunch. Beautiful. There's Belle. The rose is back there too. These details are really, really nice. And Lumiere sitting down in the chair. I love that. I picked up these 6 boxes and then I did one in-store pickup as well as part of that order to use up my box lunch money. These took a little bit longer to get to the store. So, of course, you guys, I have a feeling I'm going to get everything except for Mulan. There's Cinderella. So pretty. With the shoe and Jock and Gus Gus. I cannot talk today. All right, these are really, really pretty. I'm glad I picked up this set. I'm glad it was available. But yeah, like I said, a lot of things that I had in my wish list were not available to pick up or to ship. So, lesson learned, and I will use that quicker next time. Jasmine. I love Raja sitting in this chair. All the other characters so far are smaller, so it's hard to see, but this one's fun. All right, 2 more boxes on this, and then I have 6 boxes of the kite, and I will tell the little story about that because I picked those up while I was in box lunch picking up this order. All right, first duplicate, and I have a feeling that last one's going to be a duplicate too. Tiana and Ray, I like that. This is such a pretty color, honestly. All right, and then the last one, I feel like I rushed these openings, but this is my favorite part. Yep. Oh, there we go. Another Raja. So again, if anybody wants to trade one of these for Mulan, I am happy to trade any of these. These are not too bad odds. So what did we miss? We missed, of course, the one I wanted was Mulan, and we're missing Ariel. I, again, am not looking to complete this set, but I did want to get Mulan. So if anybody, I can also post this on Instagram, just if anybody's interested in switching for any of these other princesses, I'd be happy to do that. But this was a really pretty set. I'm going to move some of these onto the side so we can look at the kites. The kites are a little bit smaller, so we can put those on this side. Let's see. I'll leave that back here. I think Belle and Cinderella, I feel like, are kind of popular, so All right, so the story about these, I went into BoxLunch. It's kind of a little bit far. I mean, I say 30 minutes. It's a little bit far, like I wouldn't go on a regular basis. So while I was in the store, the associate was super, super sweet and was showing me some of the pins that were in the cases. And this is a shout out to Kara Collects Fantasy over on Instagram, because one of her videos went viral about the pulling method when you pull the boxes to see if you can complete the set. They had one, the Dumbo set that was like untouched, and then they had this one where I think the first line had been kind of picked at. So I picked the very middle, which looked like it was still intact. So let's see if we could complete this set. And let's go over the characters really quick. There's Thumper, which I would probably keep. Figaro, which is cute. And probably keep Cheshire, which I might keep. Nana, which I definitely keep. I'll put that in my Peter Pan little spot. Maybe Maid Marian. Robin Hood, and then Jungle Book. Somebody help me out with the name there. Is that Jungle Book? Baloo? Anyways, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so I thought this was super cute. The rest of the pins that they had were very much picked over and then hanging on the wall. So I thought, let me try my luck with this and see if this works. Yay, out the gate, Thumper. I am looking for the hidden Mickey, like, egg shaped. These I'm going to take off and put on the board so it's easier to see. I am looking for that Thumper, the hidden Mickey one that's shaped like an egg. Hopefully we'll get that one soon, but if not, it is all good. Look at that. Another unique one. I believe that's Maid Marian from Robin Hood. I just love these little kite ones. They're so small and delicate. They would, if you collect any of these characters, they would just fill a board so nicely. That's what I really like about some of these Loungefly pins. They're cute. Oh no. Yeah. It wasn't a completely untouched box, so I feel like maybe, I don't know. All right, that's fine. This is not going to be a complete set, y'all. All right, and then just take a look too. They've been crossing out, I think people have been talking about this, but they've been crossing out the prices and putting the increased price stickers on there, which I think was a little bit funny. All right, so you know what I think I got, you guys? I think I got, like the two rows may have been mixed up a little bit, so I probably have two of those rows were the same, if that makes sense. So this will probably be a unique one. Maybe somebody messed with the box. Oh, okay. Here we go. I think that's Baloo from Jungle Book. Let's put that there. If anybody needs to finish their collection on these kites as well, let me know. Happy to trade. And, oh, yay, this is the one I really, sorry, shook my camera, but this is the one I really wanted from this kite set, Nana. And the kite is a stunning blue color. Yay. Okay, well, Thumper and Nana were the two that I really wanted. If anybody was looking for Maid Marian or this one to complete their set, let me know. Happy to trade those, but I don't know how popular those characters are. Again, here's where we're missing Figaro and the Cheshire Cat. So yeah, I think some of those may have just gotten mixed up in the box, but I'm definitely gonna try that out again for an untouched box. So this is everything that I picked up from BoxLunch this time around. Again, let me know if you want to trade any of these, and happy to trade if you don't, you know, if you want whatever. Honestly, I am going to keep Nana one Thumper, but all of these, I'm happy to trade any of those for Mulan. I really want Mulan, or any other pins. Honestly, I'm happy to take a look and help anybody out that's trying to finish, finish their set and collection on these. If you like content like this, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.